All right, well, the Sixers lost this game. It sucks, okay? A lot of Knicks fans are on my ass now. They're saying, oh, Sixers in 5, are you crazy? I'm not crazy. All I got to say is you guys won because of Josh Hart. Josh Hart is the reason you guys won. And it's not because he was playing great defense. It's not because he was getting amazing rebounds. But rebounding did help you guys. It was the 3-point shots he was making. If you guys are going to rely on Josh Hart to make how many threes? 6 threes in a game to win the game, you guys are not winning the series. That's all I'm going to say. Sixers in 6, baby. Let's go. And there is some positives to take away from last game. Embiid will be playing next game. He is not going to be shut down for next game, so he will be playing. And I'm hopefully he won't get hurt like he did last game. That was a very big momentum shifter through that game. I'm not going to use that as an excuse because, it's a game at the end of the day. Whoever plays the best gets the win. And the Knicks outplayed us. They had more rebounds. They shot more shots. When you shoot more shots, you're probably going to score. They shot 10 more shots than us. So, like I said, we played pretty well for us to win, but they played better to win. And it's all goes to Josh Hart. I give Josh Hart a lot of credit. However, defensively, I think we played pretty solid. Jalen Brunson was pretty locked down throughout most of the game. He shot, 7 for 38. Also, the refs were literally on the Knicks side, it looked like. Brunson got so many touch calls, so many blocking fouls they called, so many touch fouls. And for our side, Embiid's literally getting dragged by his jersey and there's no call. So, yeah, the refs were a little off balance, I would say, last night. But, Knicks fans, I have a question. Do you think Tyrese Maxey is better than Jalen Brunson? Because I didn't see anything in that game to tell me or to prove to me that Brunson is better than Maxey. Maxey outplayed Brunson. And I'm going to go over the stats in about a minute. But Tyrese Maxey, he's showing why he should be up there in consideration out of the guards in the league. And Brunson needs to step up for him to have a chance. Obviously, you guys won, so I guess he did what he needed to do. But he's going to need to play better for you guys to actually beat us. And there's a lot of Knicks fans that are like, this is the real Knicks. You Sixers fans, us Knicks can beat you guys even with a healthy Embiid. First of all, Embiid is not healthy. And you saw what happened. This guy can't dunk. Every time he tries to dunk, he gets hurt. So, first of all, this is not a healthy Embiid. Second of all, even without Embiid, it'd still be a tough series for you guys. Without an Embiid, listen to this, Knicks fans. Without Embiid, it would go to 6 or 7 games without Embiid. That's what the series would look like without Embiid. 7-game series. That's how bad you guys are. And I'm going to keep saying that. Without Embiid, we would take you guys to a 7-game series. You guys are probably win. But with Embiid, I'm telling you, it's going to be Sixers in 6. We're going to win next game. I don't see Josh Hart hitting a miraculous amount of threes again, right? That's not going to happen. You're not going to stop Embiid. You're not going to stop Maxey. Kyle Lowry dropped 18 on your ass. Nick Batum is only going to become better, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go over the stats now. Okay, so let's look at the stats here. Tobias Harris, 31 minutes. He shot 3 for 7. He was not aggressive at all. 7 points. Tobias Harris, trash. Trash performance. Very, very trash. 9 boards. Decent. But really, 7 points. You only shot the ball 7 times. You shot the ball 7 times, and you only scored 7 points. Can you please explain why that happened? But he can't because, it's Tobias. Joel Embiid, 37 minutes, 29 points. He had a plus 14, the best plus minus on the team. Every time Embiid was not on the court, we were getting blown out. That's all I'm going to say. He may have shot 8 for 22. People are going to come at him for that. Look at his plus minus. Plus 14. That's what really matters. Joel Embiid is the MVP, most valuable player. When he's not on the court, we are getting cooked, bro. That's what happened. We had a 13-point lead in the first half. Embiid sits out. It's a 3-point game. Tie game. You know what I mean? It's just, it's insane, man. Embiid literally has to play the whole game for us to have a chance. Kyle Lowry, 39 minutes, 18 points. It was a great game for Kyle Lowry, honestly. I have nothing bad to say about him. 4 boards, 2 assists, a steal. He was playing great defense. He shot the ball excellently. 4 for 7 from 3, 5 for 9 in the game, 4 for 4 free throws. 2 offensive rebounds from a 6'1" guard. Amazing. Amazing game. Tyrese Maxey. And he also had a plus 6 plus minus, which is tied for second best. Tyrese Maxey, 44 minutes. Basically played the whole game. He shot 14 from 26. pretty good, great game from Maxey. I mean, 33 points. He played solid defense as well on Brunson. He had a -4 plus minus. I don't know why, but I mean, in my opinion, Tyrese Maxey probably was the best player on the court besides Embiid, obviously. But he was definitely, we had the two best players on the court last night. We did. And the fact that we couldn't have gotten this win, it's very saddening because Kyle Lowry also dropped 18 points for us. So it's just, it really does suck. Kelly Oubre, I'm hoping you need to be a little more aggressive because he only shot 3 for 7. 7 shots from Kelly Oubre is a little weird at this point because throughout the whole regular season, this guy was chucking up 25 shots a game. He had a plus six on his plus minus, which is actually still pretty impressive. He had 10 points. He had 5 steals and a block. So obviously this guy was playing defense, probably using most of his stamina on defense. But he was very, very great defensively guarding Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby. Just good all around. But I'm going to need a little more on the offensive side from him for us to have a chance. I mean, 10 points is not enough. Even though we had 18 from Lowry, it still wasn't enough. It still wasn't. We need Oubre to get us 15. Tobias Harris, I'm not even going to count him because what's the point, right? Like, Batum. I was hyping him up. I was like, he's going to be averaging 10 points. Yeah, I may have been tripping. I was definitely tripping. All right, 3 points from Batum, -20 on plus minus. Was not a great game from Batum. I mean, I think defensively he's always there. He's always playing great. Offensively, he's always moving the ball. So, I mean, I got to give him credit. I think he's a great player, you know what I mean? Just team-wise. Paul Reed, one of the worst plus minuses is the worst plus minus on the team, which is sad. But, I mean, it makes sense because every time Embiid's out, Paul Reed's in. And when Embiid's out, we're losing. And I guess they blame Paul Reed. That's funny. 4 points, 5 boards, 11 minutes. Not much to talk about with him. Then we go to the Knicks. Josh Hart, 22 points, leading their team, him and Brunson. But Josh Hart shot 5 for 12, and he hit 4 threes. Okay, 4 for 8, 50%. That's still not realistic, right? And Josh Hart got fouled 10 times. He shot the free throw 10 times, bro. How much did Embiid do? Okay, basically that's him out. So him and Josh Hart are similar in foul baiting, I guess. Jalen Brunson 5 for 6, but he shot 8 for 26. 22 points. It's just not a good game from anyone, honestly, on the Knicks. OG had a decent game. It was literally just Josh Hart, man. And off the bench, they had McBride. McBride really actually carried their bench. See, that's the problem, Brent. And our bench versus their bench, it was a big, big difference between our bench and their bench. Like, our bench scored 7 points. Only 2 people scored on our bench, and their bench scored 48. I'm just going to say 48. 7 to 48, bro. Like, it's actually insane. Bogan cooked us too, 3 for 6 from 3, 5 for 7 from 3. They just hit their threes at a clutch time where they needed it, and I give them credit. I do give them credit. But I think it's a lucky game for them. I really do. I really believe it's a lucky game. And plus, it's hard when you're going against 2 things, the refs and the Knicks. It is rough. But if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.